kiddos, it's your friend Grandpa Ken, and I'm so excited. We're reading one of my favorites today. We're going to read about Daniel and the firefighters. Huh? Can you tell by my hat? Yeah. It was a beautiful day in the neighborhood, said Daniel, and he was at school. Guess who's visiting our class today? Daniel said. I'll give you a hint. They ride a big red trucks that go ding dong or wee oo wee oo. Oh, do you guys know who that is, huh? The neighborhood firefighters are coming. Daniel cheered. He was excited, just like I am, to meet a real firefighter. One time I took my two sons to meet the firefighters because they had watched Mr. Rogers and he told them it was a good place to go. Daniel was pretending that a stuffy was a fire hose and he was using it to put out a pretend fire. Whoosh, firefighter Daniel is here to help, he said. See, there we go again with our imagination and our fun. Imagination is fun because he was firefighting right in his room, wasn't he? Wow, you really look like a fighter, Daniel, Miss Ilana said. And you look like an astronaut, Daniel told her. Miss Ilana zoomed around pretending that the classroom was outer space. You do that, can't you? Then Miss Ilana took off her astronaut helmet. Wee-oo, she called out. Firefighters, Miss Ilana coming through. Oh, there she is. Look at it now. She wants to be a firefighter too, kiddos. That would be good, don't you think? Daniel was confused. You can't be a firefighter, he said. Miss Ilana. Why not? Miss Ilana asked. Frowning, you bet. Because I thought you were an astronaut. Daniel said, you're always an astronaut. Miss Ilana shrugged. I like to be different things, she explained. Teacher Harriet said, it's true. Sometimes Miss Ilana may want to be an astronaut. Other times, she may want to be a fighter, or even something else. Then the teacher Harriet sang, and I don't sing so well, kiddo, so I'll just say, you can be more than one thing. See? Isn't that nice? But you guys gotta know that, kiddos. You can be more than one thing. That's why I wear so many hats. Even trolley was more than one thing. Fire truck trolley and the neighborhood firefighters arrived at the school for a special visit. Look at those flashing lights, Daniel said. See, look at, they were there and they were in the trolley. Yeah, in the trolley that goes in the neighborhood. Daniel saw Music Man Stan. Why is your dad wearing a firefighter's hat? Daniel asked Miss Ilana. I thought he worked at the music shop. Well, Miss Ilana explained he does. He's also a firefighter and a daddy. Then she sang, you can be more than one thing. Dr. Anna was a firefighter too. The class learned that it was like to be a real firefighter. When we hear there's a fire, we have to be there fast, said Anna. Explained, we put on those coats and hats and protect our bodies. See, that's true. Fire people have to be safe. Yeah. The firefighters passed out helmets for the kids to wear, and Miss Ilana tried on a firefighter's coat. Whoa, that's heavy, she said. Then we rang trolley's bell to let everyone know we're in a hurry, Dr. Anna said. She was the one that rang the bell. Would anyone else like to try ringing the bell? Missy Music Man Stan asked. What do you think, kiddos? You think any of the other kiddos would want to ring the bell on the fire trolley? I guess. Me. Prince Washington Wednesday said, running over. He was excited that he accidentally tripped and snapped his hand. Luckily, Dr. Anna took care of him. That was good, huh? Prince Washington asked Dr. Anna, Even though you're a firefighter now, are you still a doctor? Well, that's a good question, isn't it, kiddos? Of course, said Dr. Anna. You can be more than one thing. I like to help people in different ways. Well, that's a nice thing. Daniel thought about it. Would he like to be a real firefighter when he grew up? He had fun holding the fire hose, but there was other things he wanted to know. And he wanted to do other things too. Daniel also learned soccer and taking care of his baby sister. He said, I would be a soccer player, firefighter, Daddy, when I grow up. Well, look at that. See, you can do a lot of different things, so kiddos, you just got to try. That gave Daniel an idea. He imagined, that's the magic word, he imagined all the things he could be when he grew up. I can be many things to many people. To my father, I'm a son. To my grandpa, I'm a grandson. To my sister, I'm a brother. And I'm a neighbor and a friend to everyone. I can be so many things in my imagination. Isn't that true? As adventure, tiger, or a dad. I might be a famous painter, or I might even be or sail the open seas, or a doctor, or a fireman. A fireman. At the end of the day, Prince Tuesday came to pick up his little brother from school. He was wearing his lifeguard uniform. Wow, Daniel said. Prince Tuesday is a lot of things. Sometimes he's a waiter, and sometimes he's a babysitter, and sometimes he's a lifeguard. And I'm a brother and a son and a neighbor too, Prince Tuesday said. And you really can be more than one thing, Daniel said. Well, we all know that, don't we now? Yep, you can be more than one thing. Because Daniel says, what do you want to be? Daniel wanted to know. There are so many things you can be. What do you want to be, kiddos? Ugga mugga, as Daniel would say. Thank you, kids. Be safe. Grandpa Ken loves you. Talk to your grown-ups if you want to have something to ask. See you later.